So this is a review of something new that I've picked up from the Padawan outpost, and it's one of their new Xenopixel sabers. So unlike the Profi, these have a new soundboard, which is actually smaller than what comes in the Profi saber, but it comes pack loaded with a load of new features. So this is one of the Xenopixels I've got. This is the Iota. It's a nice, plain, simple little hilt with nice little cutouts here. So when you ignite the blade, you get the glow through all these little vents, which looks really nice. Now, this end, the pommel is actually a coupler. So if you get two, you can go double-bladed. And of course, I've got their Etta as well, which is another vented saber, but it doesn't quite match. So this is a Xenopixel, as I said at the start. So I'll show you what's on it. So this is how I'll have to turn it on first.
Power on.
So this is what I've got it set as at the minute. It comes with a NeoPixel blade, like you would with a Profi. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but it's an unstable red. Now if I move around, it does react to any bit of movement, so I can do that or that at the same time, and it picks it up. Now if you hold the button and release, you do get a drag feature at the end. This is fully customizable, so you can have any sound font with any blade colour, any setup, and it uses a one button control. So if I was to hold two,
Steady.
that's changed my blade style to steady blade.
Pulse.
So this is like the steady, but you get that pulsing light around the edges of the blade, and it's really cool. You might not be able to see it, but it is actually slowly pulsing. I don't know how we'll see that. Oh yeah, you can see it on me. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So I'll just change to the next one.
Rainbow blade.
This is hilarious. So unlike the rainbow blade that came with the Profis, this one looks more like a giant candy cane. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So next one.
Unstable.
This one you can't look directly at because it actually uses a strobe effect. That's making my eyes go funny already. I can't look at that. Right, next one.
Fire blade.
So this is what I had it at the start, the fire blade. I use this as the unstable because you can still look at it. And it just flickers up the length of the blade. So you do get some starter effects.
Blaster blade.
This one's cool. So it doesn't light up. It just shoots up the blade when you push the button. Like a blaster. Which I thought was fun.
Ghost blade.
So Ghost Blade, when I ignite it, it won't come on again. It will only light up when the saber moves. And then when it settles, the blade will die down again. So it's lit up, now I stop, it's gone. I was using this yesterday for Halloween and it lit up the way. So this is one of the special presets. And it shoots up to ignite. These are all special preset ignitions now. That's one of my favourites. Here we go. That one's a bit futuristic and does kind of work, but it looks especially cool with a double-bladed saber. And then when you turn it off, it just carries on up the blade and disappears. So here's another one. So this ignites from the top and bottom, and it turns off the same way as well. It breaks from the middle. So we've got another one. This one's just weird because it moves from the middle to the top, back to the middle, and then ignites. I'm not a fan of that one.
Standard blade.
And this is just your normal blade. So you also get sound fonts as well, so hold the button down for 4 flashes.
General, to me she's royalty.
So with the Xenopixel, you can pair any light setup, so any of the blade styles, any ignition, any sound font with any colour. And these are cheaper than the Profi sabers from the Padawan Outpost. So these are technically their budget sabers, but you can get something pretty cool for half of what you would get for a Profi. And of course I have, because I got this, the Etta, a hoodie and a t-shirt for less than the price of their LS1, which I thought was a good deal. So this is the next sound font, which some of you might recognise as Leia's saber. So I'll change to the next one.
He wants me to be Darth Revan again. Serve him as I did centuries ago.
So this one is Revan. So some of the sound fonts are actually from the Profi saber, but it's got a load of new ones too, which I will get to when I find them.
The dark side. My master.
So as I was saying, just like the Profi, you might want to have a look at this, because this is where the magic happens. This is your circuit board that powers the saber. That is your speaker. It's a bass speaker in this one. Your battery. But this little thing, the little soundboard, is actually from Dark Wolf, of all places. Which I was surprised to see when I took out the battery and saw Dark Wolf printed on the bottom of the Xenopixel soundboard. They make some pretty good soundboards. So, yeah, can't complain with that. So you're getting good value for money. So here's your next sound font. That is Starkiller. You also get, I don't know if you can see it, but that is a blast block effect. Oh, there you go. You can just about see it there.
Blaster blade.
I've accidentally changed to the wrong setting. Hang on.
Ghost blade.
Really didn't want to change these. It's too easy to change 3 flashes when you think you're pushing it down for 4.
Standard blade.
There we go. Right. This one, I think, is Vader. Yeah, this is your Rogue One Darth Vader sound font. So I don't know if you saw, but I'll do it again so you can see the vents. Which is really cool. Both of my sabres have the vents, and when they're together, they are my version of an Inquisitor sabre.
The Force will be with you, always.
So this is your next sound font. I'm not sure which one this is. It's cool though.
Rey Skywalker.
Your next one. So that is Rey when she had the Graflex.
Final steps.
Final steps, Rey. So this would be her yellow bladed sabre from the end of the last movie.
Luke Skywalker.
So Luke Skywalker. Again, that sounds like a Graflex version.
Kylo Ren.
This one's a good one. It's another Rey font. It's a slightly different variation of her yellow bladed sabre. But this one sounds a lot nicer than the other one.
This is the way.
This is your dark sabre sound font. That's quite cool.
There's a cunning warrior. You were the chosen one! And he was a good friend. You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
This is the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan sound font, and is one of my personal favourites for this sabre. So Darth Maul, this one's perfect when it's got the other half attached, and the sound font is actually designed to sound like two blades at the same time, which is really cool. You can probably hear that when the bit moves, it sounds like both blades. Now this does play music, it's very temperamental. You also get the Profi effects as well if you hold the button and twist. So for music, you want it turned off like this, you just twist. And then you twist again to turn it off, but it's very sensitive, which can be a bit of an issue if you're trying to join it to the other half and it thinks you want it to start playing music. I have set this off so many times by accident, screwing them together. So if you get two, screw them together before you wake them from sleep mode, which is how they come when you buy them. You do have to charge them. They take about 8 hours to charge from empty. Well, that's what I've been told anyway by the company. So I'll continue through the sound fonts.
No one to fear. Just a traveller.
the Traveller font. So this is Taran Malicus from Jedi Fallen Order. So when you change your fonts,
Fulfill your destiny.
you can change your font by twisting as well, because you can go one way by holding a button, but if you want to go back, you have to point your saber down and
You overstep your bounds.
twist. It's very sensitive though, so this is back to Taran Malicus. Like so. So back to the next one. You do get different quotes and sounds for each font, so depending on which way you go, you can have one of two, maybe one of three quotes for each font, which I really like because you get something different each time you use your saber.
Pulse.
Yeah, okay. So this is your Ben Solo sound font.
You will be Empress. We will be one.
The Empress Palpatine sound font.
Rainbow blade. Unstable. Fire blade.
There we go. That. See what I mean? It's sensitive. I was just changing the blade and it thought I wanted the music to start. So this is now an unstable red blade. You do get some quotes and fonts if you hold the button and twist. Which I really like. So next one. Count Dooku, same as the trophy. Next one. General Grievous.
Hello there.
So the next one. I'm not sure on this one, but it's an unstable sound font. Next one. So this is Luke Skywalker, and the noise to change is the X-Wing cockpit opening or closing.
Don't make me destroy you. You have learned much, young one. Now, release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me.
So that's my one of my favourite fonts. It has got the most voice quotes of any of the fonts on here.
I'm Cal Kestis.
So here's Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. This is the font that goes with the Taran Malicus one. So 2 sabers, 2 fonts. You can have one for each side. And now noise is taken from the game. Next one.
General, to me she is royalty.
So back to Leia. So I'll skip that.
You've never fought anyone
Revan.
like me.
I am Revan.
So I'll skip that.
Vader
Back to
can't
Star
stop me
Killer.
now. Nothing can.
So that is all the sound fonts on the saber and all the effects that you get. And in my opinion, it is one of the best saber types that Padawan Outpost have made. It's a lot more fun to use than my Profi that I have, because I have the LS1. It's cheaper than a Profi. In certain light, it looks better than a Profi. The blade is the same as what you'd get for a Profi. It's a NeoPixel light strip blade. And my next one I'm going to get is going to be a Profi, and will have a crystal reveal in it. So that's something to look forward to. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back again sometime with another saber review. Bye.